You're under arrest!
Now, for those of you who have watched my video about how old Mario is, we know that Mario has had a ton of different jobs. In that video, I determined Mario's actual life based on all his career choices. But the thing is, I never stopped to wonder about his brother. The focus is always Mario, Mario, Mario. What about Luigi? We know he worked in a bottling factory with Mario at one point. But did you know Luigi was also a cop? Well, do I have some news for you. Today we're diving back into the chaos of the German Club Nintendo. A never-ending thank you to Open Train and their amazing team for bringing these comics to life in English for all of us to enjoy. Today we have a bit of a shorter comic, but still pretty interesting in what it entails. This is Super Mario in the Rush of Speed. Our story begins with a nippleless Mario brushing his teeth. Well, I guess someone could argue that his hand is blocking it. But now that we have some closure in Odyssey, we gotta be alert about these kind of things. Anyways, Mario is brushing his teeth while listening to the radio in the other room. The news is playing and a very concerning message comes through.
Brooklyn, today the Minister of Traffic enacted a new law for speed limits. According to it, from now on the allowed maximum speed for dinosaurs is 80 dp.
DP apparently standing for Dino Powers, a metric of speed. Of course, this miffs Mario to no end. He quickly gets dressed and grabs his cape, while grumbling that no one is going to turn his Yoshi into a snail on his watch. He splings out the window, whatever the hell that means, and begins to glide down to his cross-eyed Yoshi. While descending, he tells Yoshi the shocking news, and then adds something quite interesting. He mentions that the Minister of Dinosaurs, the person who set this new speed rule, actually drives an F-Zero racer. He then whumps Yoshi with a mighty pull of his air brakes and demands Yoshi to burn rubber. Which Yoshi then realizes that Mario pretty much contradicted himself. Go fast, but actually we need to be slow. Yoshi, who is the fastest dinosaur alive, takes off and soon Mario spots the Minister of Dinosaurs nearby. Yoshi is racing neck and neck with a mysterious person driving the Blue Falcon. This person looks like Captain Falcon, but if we look a little closer, Nathaniel Scuttlebug Bandy every single time. He just happens to be dressed exactly like Captain Falcon, mind you. But before Mario has a moment to roam over to Captain's place, Officer Luigi stops him dead in his tracks with a mighty pift. Yoshi quits. Alright, I'm done with these absurd sounds. Yoshi slams on the brakes at the sight of the mighty white glove and menacing L. Mario, who claims he was only going 80 dp, argues with his brother and asks him why he's wearing such a silly costume. Luigi corrects his foolish brother by telling him from now on he is to refer to him as Officer Luigi. Luigi probably corrects him again, saying he was going at least 100. Mario can't seem to fathom all the changes recently and fills us in by stating that recently turtle kicking was also banned. He descends off Yoshi in a spin jump, only to be stopped by Police Chief Luigi once again. Spin jumping is prohibited between 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and thus Mario is charged with a fine of 60 coins. Mario, defeated by this latest ruling, shatters his tailbone on the ground with a mighty thud. He reaches out, dazed, and asks, "If I'm not allowed to do anything anymore, may I at least bid farewell to this ridiculous story?" Yoshi tries to cheer him up by stating that together they are an unstoppable duo. But Mario isn't having it. The comic then promptly closes with a photo of Yoshi eating the letter E out of the word end. So this comic came out in 1992, and it's one of the first times I've ever seen Luigi featured as holding a different occupation. Well, there's also this one, but I'll cover that one another time. I really want to know how Captain Falcon, of all people, became the Minister of Dinosaurs, and beyond that, why he had established all these silly rules for the kingdom. That is, assuming he was the one who set the other rules besides just the speed limit thing. I also want to know why Luigi changed careers so early on, to become a police officer of all things. Knowing Luigi nowadays, he's not really too stern of a fellow. The Super Mario lore grows thicker. But now that I dumped that on all of you, I'd of course love to hear your thoughts. Is Officer Luigi now your favorite Luigi? How about Captain Bandy Falcon being Minister of Dinosaurs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, thanks for tuning in to this Dino Citation. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, set a reminder on your phone, mail yourself a letter, have your future self go back in time to tell you to do all of this, because if you don't, YouTube probably won't notify you of my next upload. I kid, But I guess not really. Thanks for watching, guys and gals, and until my next video, cheers.